After October 7th, I was invited by a feminist group to go and speak in Berlin. And Berlin is 7, 8 hours from where I live in southern Germany. But I accepted the invitation when I understood that it involves various groups from the Middle East and also Jews. And a few days before the event happened, I was called on loudspeaker where the ladies had a meeting and they were discussing that they misunderstood one of my tweets. I said that I fully support the war in Gaza because the mindset that led to October 7th must be obliterated. And the ladies were discussing, no, you are a peace activist. I never said I'm a peace activist. I'm labeled a peace activist. So they assume I'm a pro-Pali, I'm a far-left activist. So you are a peace activist. How can you advocate war? How can you support it? I'm like, I support it because I'm not naive. I'm realistic. How else would you like to resolve the issues in the Middle East? I once was an idealist because I was a teenager. I was a leftist. Then I grew up and I recovered from teenage. This is why I want durable, sustainable peace achieved in the Middle East, but this doesn't happen by giving each other a hug. You can try, give Ismail Haniyeh a hug or Hassan Nasrallah. It doesn't work that way. We need to be realistic. We need to do our homework and understand Islam in its most extreme interpretations, and there are several. One could be the way Shia Muslims interpret Islam in the Islamic Republic of Iran. Another could be a jihadist mentality. You can pick and choose. Salafist, Wahhabis, ISIS version, Qaeda, Hamas are an Islamist group, so is Hezbollah. The Houthis, pick and choose. Hugging them doesn't work. We are at war. And when I say we are at war, I'm not saying that I'm Israeli, not yet, at least. We are at war because we're standing with Israel and everything Israel represents. But this is a camp against another camp that would like to take us back to the 7th century. And those Islamists are not only active in Iran or in Gaza or in different pockets of this world, not only in Afghanistan and in Yemen, but also in London and in Switzerland and in New York, where I am now. They're everywhere. This is what I mean by we are at war. And although there is a very strong alliance in the Middle East, the so-called axis of resistance, this alliance led by the regime in Iran, there is another alliance that I think is even stronger, and that's called the Abraham Accords. This group of leaders, decision makers, who developed an alternative vision for our joint future in the region. That is what I mean by peace. To be strict and firm and clear. We need moral clarity and we need the courage to take the right decisions and push back because, as we've seen on October 7th, or as we've been reminded, evil is objective. And we owe it to our children and to the future generations to be brave and deal with it.